Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Danny Chess and today we will discuss about Five Nights at Freddy's. But we want to talk about if FNAF in real life. So basically, you know the FNAF games, right? Or the FNAF lore in general. If you know it, then it will be easier. But if you don't, then I guess you can keep up or at least search what Five Nights at Freddy's is at first. But yeah, so in short, FNAF is like basically you have a building where you have like this is basically like a pizzeria. You have doors, and then this is like Freddy's probably what is the name, and then basically this is like your favorite fast food restaurant, but this is for pizza. Like for instance, maybe like KFC or McDonald's or whatever, right? Maybe Wendy's or stuff like that. And yeah, and what my question was that is it actually possible to have FNAF, in real life? Well, at first we need to specify what will be, well, what part will be the actual, because the whole FNAF franchise or games is basically derived from actual restaurant, right? I think where this is place for kids, but filled with animatronics. But things goes wrong, right? Things went wrong, and lots of people, lots of kids got kidnapped and killed and got stuffed into animatronic, right? And then the animatronics become sentient and alive, and uh start hunting whoever is there. Like in this case is the security, which is us in this scenario where we played as security, right? Watching video footage, to watch camera and stuff like that to save ourselves from animatronic attacks, right? But yeah, uh, can it be possible in real life? Well, if it's about the murder stuff, then I don't think it can actually happen, because then that will be very messed up, right? Because it's about kids getting, murdered, right? And that's the most horrible thing to be real in real life, right, based on games. But yeah, I hope this doesn't actually happen, or this won't happen anyway. But what about the whole concept of animatronic itself? you know the robot, right? In this case, the robot is used to entertain the kids, right? You have Freddy, and then you have no this looks like a pig, but whatever. you know this is like Freddy, and then there's also Bonnie with his big ears, and then there's also Chica, which is basically a chicken or a duck, and then there's also Foxy, right, which is um basically a fox, a pirate fox, I think. But yeah, so what about the animatronics? I think as for now, I don't know if there is actually a restaurant that has these kinds of animatronic as entertainment. Probably there is, but at least in my country, I have never seen one. So it actually will be a great idea or a great concept if this actually got applied, because when you go to fast food restaurant, you don't just watch empty table and counter and other people, right? You have some kind of entertainment in it as well, right? And then the whole place can be reserved for when you have your kid's birthday, to invite all of his or her friends, to come and celebrate, then you have animatronics to entertain them as well, right? And that's actually a great idea. It's like you have clown, but this is not human, but robots, right? And I think this will be very entertaining if this actually happens in real life. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Actually, this can actually be um very possible to happen, as well as you can have like robot, um like maybe janitor or a butler, I think, or waiter, waitress, to serve this to serve this food, whatever you're selling, from the kitchen to your customer's table, right? And this can very much happen. Actually, this already happened, I think, because of the pandemic that happened in 2020, where the amount of people in public got limited or restricted, and their waiter or waitress becomes robot that serve food to people. I think this actually happened, I think. Yeah, this actually happened. I watched the news about it, but yeah, this looks fun. And I think this can be happening actually with the animatronic themed about this, and this is very much possible to happen. But probably the downside of this kind of concept is about the electricity power, because this is robot, and this is actually a fully functional robot that you can control to deliver stuff from one place to another place, right? There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of, you know, motion to do, and therefore lots of power needed, right? And this costs about the electricity, and uh that's not cheap, I think. Probably depend on how much energy they need, right, to do their stuff. If it's just the entertaining robot like Freddy, and then there's also Bonnie, and then Chica, and then also Foxy, then I think it will be fine. They're just basically like waving hands, and then, or doing dance, wiggle their body to the left or to the right, and then waving their hand up and down. I think this will be fine, as well as a voice where they can actually speak through their mouth. Probably like there's a speaker out of this, and then there's like the eyes can blink, and then can look to the left and look to the right and stuff like that. I think this can be a thing, but again, like, if there's an actual Five Nights at Freddy's restaurant, or pizzeria, right? Pizzeria and stuff like that, Freddy's. I think this will be fun. I can imagine I will go to this place like whenever I can, right? For food, but as well as the entertainment that I have. But yeah, the bad side about this is probably the cost of the money is probably got increased, because not only food, but you kind of buy some kind of entertainment, right? Just like when you go to Disneyland, there's a lot of animatronics as well, right? Stuff like that. And this basically you pay for food, as well as the attraction that uh, this kind of franchise has. But I'm actually down for that, honestly, because again, this looks fun, and maybe you can have the actual building from the original one, where you have a side like a hall. This is like a stage, and then this is like the hall where everyone can eat. Maybe there's like kitchen over here, and then there's also like the toilet over here, down here. But then you can also have like this kind of corridor that goes down into corridor that goes down into a building over here. Maybe this can be like the security camera, where people can go here, can go here freely, basically. But of course, this is like not really controlling the actual security, but more like, but you can still have lots of cameras or CCTVs that got displayed there from lots of stuff, like maybe this side of the hallway, maybe the entrance, and then the kitchen probably, if that's a thing. Maybe not the restroom though, not the toilet or the bathroom, probably not, because again, that's actually weird if there's CCTV in the restroom where people can watch it. But yeah, and maybe the kid can actually switch the display of the TV, like stuff like that. But yeah, maybe they can also say something to the microphone and then got into speaker that is in everywhere, maybe, right? But as well, of course, there's also must be an attendant over there, like a person to take a look at this, because this is a lot of electronic stuff, right? And you don't want this to get broken by people, right? But yeah, I think this will be a great idea, honestly. Like, yeah, this is basically like what is it called, like a theme park, actually, with food and animatronics. But yeah, anyway, I think that will be it for today's discussion about, is Five Nights at Freddy's um can actually be real, or be really happen in real life. From the lore side, I don't think so, but if you take the concept of a restaurant or fast food restaurant that has um animatronic as entertainment, I think that will be actually be working and will draw lots of attention, especially for kids, and not only kids but as well as adults, right? Because like Final Fantasy Freddy's is already out since 2014 or something like that, or 15, I don't know. And it's been a while since that actually happened, right? And by now it's 7 years, probably lots of kids has grown up into adults. But things like this that can make become memorable, I think this will be something in the future. But anyway, what do you guys think about this discussion in down the comments down below? Let me know about your opinions about about Five Nights at Freddy's concept that you want in real life. And maybe this is something that is great. Probably, I believe so. At least from the first game, which is the restaurant itself. And yeah. But anyway, until then, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help this channel grow. And I will see you again tomorrow with another discussion. And goodbye.